So it's a toss time between Lall and Sethi and SNA law offices. We have the two captains here, and we also have the honor of having Dr. Lalit Bhasin and Mr. Vijay Chaudhary amongst us. Jatin is here with us as well. Who's calling? Jatin, you will call. Mr. Bhasin, if you could spin the coin.
Heads.
Heads is the call. Tails it is. Tail. What do you have? What do you have? What do you do? Batting or bowling?
We'll bat first.
Okay, so Lall and Sethi are batting first, and SNA would be bowling. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, jersey number 999 is on at the very first ball. Starts with the full end delivery, as that was a no ball. And
On this particular pitch, scoring becomes slightly difficult. Having said that, probably the team that won the toss, they knew that beat whatever sport they play. You see, any sport, any Dutchman representing their country, the fans, they turn up in orange. Goes big, goes straight down the ground. What a shot that is! That's never easy. They're picking up the pace now. These two have had a measure of the bowlers and also of the pitch. Goes hard again, but straight to the fielder. No timing whatsoever there. It was all power, no time. Bowled an economical first over. Oh, that was in the air. That was in the air again. A shy at the stumps. And the batsman was a goner if he had it. Risky singles. Has picked up a wicket in his quota of 2 overs. Has given away just 11 runs. It's got two more overs to go. And in all likelihood, the team might hold him back to bowl the death. That's it straight. That's coming towards the onside. A couple of bounces. And 4 more runs. In the previous over, we saw that the batsman started off the over with a maximum. This time he started the over with a boundary. That always puts the pressure on the bowler. Shot, and just like in the previous over, he was vocal after those 2 wickets. Trying to put the pressure on the batsman. Remember, there are only 2 out there in the middle, and you are 11. So you'll always outnumber them. Things very simple. Wickets is what they're looking for. It's very evident they're looking for wickets. They know that the best way to keep the score down is to pick up outside the circle, and the ball becomes softer and more rough, and it aids the spinners. It becomes difficult to score. We've seen this pattern again. Goes for the big one through the outside. It was in the air, was hanging up in the fielder, doing well, quickly getting to it, keeps it down to just a couple. Another brace there. He's got a solid action and he's carved it away towards extra cover. Never an easy shot to play. The bowler has struck to a very good line, and he's just manufactured that shot. Brilliant stuff. Again, advances down the track through the onside. Field restrictions in place. The fielder, can he get to it? This time he can't. 4 runs. Start of a fresh over. This would be the final power play over. Starts off with a wide, just away from the tram line. I will have to re-bowl that one, the bowler. Go straight. And the fielder can't do anything. That was way over his head. Dot ball. Looks to sweep it away towards the onside. Dot delivery. Oh, another full toss. Get some wood on it, and that's traveling. Just using the pace of the bowler. Is that a no? And so are the restrictions. 6 overs have been bowled. The projected score from here on, if they go in the same clip, would be 187. Spin has been introduced. A leggy comes into it. So the current run rate is 8.84. So this is the interesting phase. Three dots on the trot here. This is from Suraj. This is the phase where we saw in the previous game as well. The batsmen were struggling to score. They were struggling to get the big hits out and stumping. So the bowling team pulling things back. That's the beauty of 2020 cricket. It's just a matter of one delivery. It's just a matter of one over. We saw in the previous over that the batting was on top. They scored heavily. That was the final over of. That's what dot balls do to you. They they trouble you psychologically, and just evading the fielder at short extra cover. A couple of more runs, two more runs there. A brace. So that is the first run in this over, courtesy of wide. He's got an unusual approach to the crease and he's picked up a wicket. It's unusual. And again, on that occasion as well, the ball staying slightly lower than he expected. So we've seen that there has been variable bounce on this pitch. That's high in the air. Long on getting underneath that one. Has he taken it? That exposes Chandar in front of Himanshu. Himanshu, can he pick up a fifer? Plays that well. Bit of bad bounce for the fielder, but he does. Number 9 is out there. So a couple of more deliveries to go. That's in the air, just short of the fielder. Does well. That's off with the dot. Manoj. Manoj bowled a decent first over, given away just 4 runs. That's hit hard, but excellent fielding. Confusion at two ends. I think the throw was at the wrong end. Bowling is second. Has been economical. Tossed up in the air. That's a low full toss. Puts it in the gap. Can he pick up a fifer? It would be a dream debut for Himanshu. I reckon he's playing his first game. What a start to the tournament he's had. Outside edge, thickish outside edge that is running away towards the. He's been sensible. And he's played every single delivery along with the merit of the ball. Hits it straight. And that's handsome as well. So continues to be spin. The offie comes into the attack, hits it hard. Sweeper cover, does well. Keeps it down to just a single. It's so hard. He knows his role. 17. Oh, chance. Chance of a stumping there. Jatin. 2 runs have come off this over so far. Well, they don't mind it if they get to that 16 over mark. They can accelerate in the final 4 overs. Does well. Excellent bit of work by the fielder at long off. The fielding team. They're rotating their bowlers. Surinder comes in to bowl the 16th. Mahinder, the man on strike, goes through the onside. There was a big vacant gap there. Long on, misfield. So start of the 17th over. Again, they're persisting with spin. Oh, a catch! That is a stunner! That was dipping, that was travelling hard.
Is batting at 18 of 24. लीडिंग एज गेंद हवा में और यहाँ पर यू कांट मिस डॉली टीम को रोक सकते थे 100 के अंदर। वहीं इस वक्त करीब करीब जी हाँ 40 से 50 रन अतिरिक्त the sun is shining and there is an and what an impeccable shot. Directly travel towards the commentary box. Once again, low full toss, and you can't bowl.
As a team, and that is why they are so dangerous. Today their batting didn't quite get going, but they've got a very fighting spirit. They are a feisty team, and sometimes these low totals they make up for interesting matchups. And much more entertaining than your high-scoring T20 games. This time, beaten all ends up the batsman out to open. He's one of the MVPs for his team, Jatin. Goes back, goes through the outside. That's a favorite region for the Manoj to continue, cuts it away, and excellent fielding. The required runs, they've got into double digits. Goes big again, and this time he threads a gap. A big swing of the bat. He's got a lot of power in his wrist, has Manoj. Jersey number 10 continues. Goes big again, goes straight down the ground. Long off in action, almost takes a fine catch. Fumbles. Like wearing jersey number 17. Ever since the first ball, he's been in some sort of hurry. He wants to finish things off pretty quickly. Slight confusion him to throw to his end. In the end, Manoj makes back in safety. Oh, just away from the fielder towards the backward square. In fact, I beg your pardon, the score moves to 38 rather. Jatin goes big this time through the offside. That's what the play approaching the 50-run mark. And these two have worked together really well. That's punch straight. That's punch in the gap as well. That would be another boundary. 4 more runs. Is another dot. He's kept things in check so far, the bowler. He was looking to drive that. And he's found the gap. 40s. If he gets to his half century, would be the first half centurion of this game. We saw how Jolly got to a half century in the first game, just away from the fielder. 4 runs. That wasn't too far. That these two have missed out on a lot of singles. They're just making sure that they're not energy sapped by the end of their innings. He knows that he's got a task to do here. And he's got to finish the job. And he waits a field. Oh, a boundary that would be. And what a way to bring up your half century. The previous delivery, that wasn't the last time that Manoj attempted that big stroke straight down the ground. He loves that area straight down the ground. Again goes for it, just as I said. Rightly so. The score moves to 72. These extras, what they'll do is make things even more easier for the batting team. And he swung it away towards the onside. 4 runs. You can't. And have got to ask why. That is a question. Maybe they want to save their energies for those shots. For those kind of shots. The score at the moment 80 for no loss. 127 is the target they're supposed to chase down. Makes room, goes through the offside sweeper cover, has some job to do. They've been so good to watch together. And they've really put on a show for us. But the job is not done. And that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Wide signal by.
यहाँ मनीष गेंदबाजी में, जी हाँ, हाथ खोलने का अच्छा मौका, और जी हाँ, आसानी से यहाँ पर रन स्कोर करते हुए जतिन। What shot of then down the leg side, और तोहफे में यहाँ पर रन आते हुए स्कोर पहुंच चुका है 110 रन, 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर। आखिरी 2 गेंदे, बट फुल लेंथ, बॉल इज राइट अप इन द एयर, फील्डर कम्स अंडरनीथ, और इसी के साथ यहाँ पर एक और यस, और खेल दिया है बड़ा शॉट, वेयर इट गोज द मैक्सिमम। Welcome everyone. It was the second match of a 15 Self Turf Cricket League 2023, which was being played between Lall and Sethi versus S&A Law. Where toss went to Lall and Sethi, they elected to bat first, and while batting first, they put total of 126 on the board, and what a run chase is being shown by S&A Law. So this time for the prizes. So yes, the first prize goes to fighter of the match. Yes, the fighter of the match goes to Mahendra Singh Rawat, who made 46 of on just 39 balls. And yes, next award is man of the match. Any guesses for the man of the match? Yes, we have one more contender who picked hat-trick. But yes, you're right. It's a Jatin who made 77. What a wonderful knock by Jatin. Gets man of the match. Yes. Yes, thank you, Jatin. So yes, this is it from the presentation ceremony. We once again congratulate to S&A Law winning the match by 8 wickets.